Excited or
Yes,
nervous?
yes, totally excited.
Totally excited. So you you have your score is 99.68 percentile, right?
Yeah,
So, I mean, you expected this score? कि आएगा ही मेरा ये score?
I expected not far from the score, but a bit lower. I mean, marks wise, they were right up my expectations, but the percentile was higher than I expected.
Okay. So marks, how much marks you were expecting in the actual exam?
So I was expecting, so when I came home from the exam, I was pretty confident I'll get like 125, 120. But then I started remembering mistakes.
Uh-huh.
I was down to like 25 mistakes. After that, I was like, okay, bhai, I've done 21, 25 mistakes. I'll get probably 115. But to my luck, there were no other mistakes apart from what I could remember back home.
Okay.
So when the answer sheet was released, I got 120 then. Then I raised 5 objections.
Okay.
They were fairly simple objections. So now we don't know exactly if those objections have been corrected, but like my friend who had a higher score than me, he had
Okay.
122,
Okay.
right? And I had 120. I have a higher percentile than him. So I'm pretty sure that at least out of those 5 objections have been.
Which
Right.
slot was yours?
My slot was day 1, batch 2.
Okay. Evening slot. Or maybe afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Kapil, quickly brief me about your academic background, 10, 12 graduation, and how this law idea came into the picture.
Okay. I've done my schooling in Pune, and my 11th, 12th is from the same school. It's City Pride School in Nigri. And for my graduation, I've done BBA, and I've just completed my BBA this year. I've given my final exam. It's from Indira College, and I'm waiting for my result.
Okay.
And
10,
coming
12,
to
how much
law, it
percentage you got?
sorry?
10, 12 percentage.
In 10th, I got close to 80%. In 12th, it was 88.
How much CGPA you are expecting in grads?
In my BBA, I guess close to 8.58.
Okay.
Yeah.
How this law idea came to the picture? Being a BBA graduate, ideally people think about the MBA.
Yeah. So that was my first preference at first, but with time, I think it's not much apart from genuine interest. I've ever since a child, I've been good at debates and stuff. I know it's not relevant, but teachers have been telling me to, take up law. I never took it seriously, but halfway through my graduation, I felt like it's a good career option and I think I'm good at it. So I'm trying law.
Okay. Any family member who is into the same field?
Not at all.
You'll be the first lawyer now.
Yeah.
Okay, great. How you got to know about the CET?
About the CET. So I have a friend, he's doing a 5-year LLB. He did this earlier. So he's who I consulted. That's how I got to know about CET.
Right now he's in which college?
He's in Ferguson College, Pune.
Pune one. Okay. That is the second best college in Pune for law.
Yeah, that's my second preference too.
Okay. You're not thinking about the GLC?
No, I prefer to stay in Pune. So AILET is my first preference and FC is second.
AILET surely you will get, obviously.
Hmm.
AILET is there. So
Hopefully.
AILET I have visited also. It is a good. They have a good campus. Greenery, lots of greenery.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Kapil, quickly brief me about your preparation planning, about section by section, how you have prepared morning, afternoon, or the late evening. Was there any routine?
So I decided to give this exam last year, I think in July, August. So I joined a class in Pune. So most of my preparation, I'd say rather than self-study, most of my preparation in the start was going to class. And when I started seriously preparing for the exam, it's around January.
Okay.
The only area of concern I had with the subjects majorly was GK. I was a bit nervous about GK. So I've spent more time to brush up GK and current affairs. And English wise, I don't think I've done much preparation. I think if you read well and your grammar is good, English you can nail in this exam. And logical wise, I've solved, question papers and stuff. So the most preparation I've done is through mocks only.
Okay. Which section was toughest for you?
In the actual exam, I won't say any section was particularly tough, but GK was definitely where you lose most marks, at least for me. And English was fairly easy. It was mostly easy to moderate,
Hmm.
like the whole exam. Yeah.
Reason behind GK seems to be the toughest section.
The portion is just way too vast for you to, actually grasp the whole thing. It's very vast. So, or everything you do might just, it might be a hit or miss. You might get everything you've studied for, you might get nothing you've studied for. It's like that.
Okay, okay. During your preparation, have you gone through any type of the battery down moment? Okay, I don't think this I will be finishing, or maybe you were not performing well in the mock.
Mocks wise, I think the first few mocks, the performance wasn't that good. I felt a little let down. I wouldn't say I was ready to back down, but it was a bit of nervousness. Apart from that, I felt pretty confident about the exam. I think that's what's important for any exam giver. Self-confidence is very important in an exam like this.
Okay, okay. So during your preparation, do you think have you done any kind of a mistake which viewers, those who are watching this podcast, they should not repeat?
Yeah, I think I have rushed too much in the sense where I don't mean it's a consistency thing, right? Oh, first of all, you don't maintain a consistent study atmosphere. Then later on, you just try to grasp everything. That could get a bit fumbled up.
Mm-hmm.
From that, if you study properly for I say 4 or 5 months daily, you'll do good in this exam.
Okay, okay. Kapil is your name or Udit
Kapil
is
is my surname. Udit is my name.
okay. So you born and brought up in Pune only.
Yep.
Okay, great. What was your highest score in the mock? Obviously, initially we write, then we score low marks, but gradually
Yeah.
we perform well. So
The
highest
highest
score in the
score
mock,
in that, sorry,
highest score which you have.
I think the highest score in my mocks is 123. That's the highest.
Okay. Things which you have learned during writing the mock test or from the mock test.
Things I've learned from the mock test, first of all, is time management.
बराबर.
So yeah, if you solve questions with a book, you solve it with unlimited time. It's very easy. But when there's a clock ticking, the whole game changes.
Okay.
And also with the mocks, one thing very important I've understood is the chronology in which you solve the subject, the sections in the exam
Order of attempt.
or order of attempt.
Okay.
So my order of attempt to the mocks, what I could see best was first I'll do English, then it's either GK or legal, and in the last I leave time for logical.
Okay. Okay.
That's the most important lesson from the mocks.
Have you done any kind of a trial and error during the mock test? Okay, this section I should not attempt for this section, I should attempt in the last. Then you conclude, okay, this is the final order of attempt which suit me.
Yeah, I've tried doing logical first, but it just tires you mentally and it doesn't make sense. That's about the only trial and error I've done. And for me, in my case, my strongest suit would be English. It was an easy section for me. So I just finished that first and I did it fast. So I had more time to do other sections. That was my game plan.
Okay. 3 learnings from the mock test.
3 learnings from the mock test.
Yeah.
First is be calm. Doesn't matter if the questions are tough and you're not getting it. Being calm is the most important thing I could say in this exam. Because the exam is fairly simple. The mocks are a bit difficult, but the exam is fairly simple. Second is time management, like I said, that's very important. The way you manage your time. And third is double checking. So in my final exam, the real exam, I finished the exam in like 1.5 hours. But I still didn't give enough thought into the double checking. I made 2 or 3 very silly mistakes where I lost marks. So if you could avoid that, you get a better rank overall.
It is because of the overconfident or what?
I wouldn't say, I would say that could be a thing. Overconfidence could be a thing. It was more of like the exam was done and you're just, you're like, I've done 150 questions, it's gone well. You don't look that much into it. You're bound to make some silly mistakes, at least in my case.
Okay, okay. And when you appear for the actual exam, and if you compare actual exam from the mock test, differences, can you explain?
It's definitely easier. The actual exam is definitely easier in almost every subject. Although this year I felt the legal GK was a bit from a moderate to difficult level, but overall the exam is definitely easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How was your day-to-day routine? I mean, morning woke up, then how you reach the center? You were still studying when you reached the center, still you were going through the notes or what?
So it wasn't very rigorous as per. I used to wake up early 7 to 8. I didn't start studying right in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Slow down. By the time I'm 2 or 3, my class was at 4:30 and it used to end at 7:30. So I left at close to 3 o'clock. I took the metro. On the metro, sometimes I used to read class material. Sometimes I didn't do that. But later on, I just started solving mocks all the time. So my study routine is majorly solving mocks and brushing up on the topics you feel you aren't confident at. That's what
Okay.
my study routine was. I don't think I have a very rigorous routine as such.
Okay. Okay. How have you got to know about Maneuver?
After the exam was actually before the exam was there, I was looking for GK questions and stuff, and the videos about colleges, the ILS and GLC videos like that I've seen from this channel.
Okay. Okay.
I got to know about it from searching on YouTube. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Last question, what tips or the session you want to give upcoming year aspirant, those who are targeting for 2025-26 CET?
Yeah. This is for my classmates as well. The thing I notice most is people are getting very nervous in these. I mean, I get it. It's a very no. It's a fair to get nervous, but people are getting very nervous. Self confidence is very important. It's an easy exam, and if you believe you can do it, you'll make lesser mistakes and you'll think in a more open space. So I would say you don't have to study a lot, like 3, 4, 5 hours a day. Study little, but study consistently, and the exam will go well for you.
All right, guys. So that's all in this podcast. Udit explained everything about the CET along with his preparation, mistakes, importance of the mock. So all the viewers, those who are watching this podcast, learn from this podcast, implement same in your preparation. And Udit, once again, congratulations for 99.6 at percentile and all the very best for your career. Surely you'll be getting IELTS Pune, which you have decided, okay, surely you want to end up with the IELTS. Anyways, GLC also you will get, but preference is IELTS, not an issue. Yeah. ठीक है चलो ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर करियर बाय बाय
Thank you for having me. Thank you.